Fargo, we got a man with an AK-47. He's shooting at us. We're at
That's the call that Fargo officer Zach Robinson made to dispatch on the day Officer Jake Wallin was shot and killed in South Fargo. In the body camera video released today, you can hear gunfire ringing out and tires squealing from people trying to escape the scene. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alex Larson. The shooter on July 14th, Mohammed Bearcat, was not using an AK-47 as Officer Robinson first thought. He had a more common semi-automatic long rifle legally modified to act like an automatic weapon, thanks to a device called a binary trigger. Valley News Team's Justin Betty joins us now live in studio with more on what North Dakota Attorney General Drew Wrigley had to say about that today. Justin?
Alex, the topic came up again in a question to Wrigley about if he had any regrets about nothing being done ahead of time that could have anticipated or prevented this shooting. Remember, we learned firefighters had been called to Bearcat's apartment last year, and they expressed concerns about his amount of ammunition and the propane tanks there, and much like the ones found in his car in the wake of that shooting. But Wrigley says nothing could be done because everything he had could be acquired legally. His one real concern, that binary trigger, which fires one round each time it's pulled and again when it's released. Again, we played it before. Here's what it sounded like that day. So fully automatic weapons like AK-47s are not legal, but these are. Today, Wrigley stopped short of saying binary triggers should be outlawed, but he came close.
It's a worthless piece of equipment. It's a valueless piece of equipment, but it was lawful and it was attached to the weapon lawfully and then used for the only purpose I, with my limited imagination, can even imagine, to create the functional equivalent of automatic fire.
Again, because binary triggers don't make guns fully automatic just by holding the trigger, they are not considered illegal under the federal bump stock ban, which passed in 2018 following the Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School shooting in Florida. About a dozen states have outlawed binary triggers, however, including most recently Minnesota this spring, but not North Dakota. Alex?
Thank you, Justin. We also learned today that Officer Zach Robinson fired 31 shots, 21 of which hit Bearcat. We'll have more coverage of today's news conference, including what Attorney General Wrigley had to say about Officer Robinson's actions that day and his mental recovery, coming up on Valley News Live at 5 and 6. You can also go back and watch the body camera video as well as the full news conference on our website, Facebook page, and your VNL News app. You can download and use it for free. Just search VNL News in the App Store.